Hello and welcome. We have a nice short class targeting the back, hips, your sciatica, and even more, bringing that presence, that concentration. So let's get started. You will need a blanket for today's class. We'll roll it out to this length, and then from here, roll it up. So it's about 1 to 2 inches thick, like that. We will put it on our mat. Find that belt line on our body and just rest the body on top of the blanket, just like that, and we'll lie face down. Hands could be however you would like. I'm having one hand on top of the other, resting my forehead on the back of my hand. And breathing in here, feeling your belly connected to your mat, feeling that expansion. And exhaling, feeling that belly, your belly moving away from the mat a little bit. Inhale, expanding that belly towards the mat. And exhaling, feeling it draw in. Maybe there's space between the belly and the mat. Feeling your body relaxing a little deeper. If you have any tension in that low back area, a lot of times our low back is very hyperextended. So I find this counterbalance helps ease everything into place. If you have discs that are trying to push out and slip out, well, it counters it and gives it that space, allows that area to breathe, allows things to flow into that area. Couple more breaths here. Maybe feeling yourself sinking a little deeper into your mat. I know it's an easy place to just rest and take a nap, but we'll move on. So pushing into your forearms, starting to bring your upper body up, walking your knees in to a gentle, almost table position, but not getting too relaxed or used to this position. Right leg is extending out to your left, entering that clock stretch. So right leg is perpendicular out to the left, left leg is straight. Do your best to extend at the knee. That knee sometimes wants to stay bent in this position. So finding that extension, drawing your torso towards the front edge of your mat, and staying tall here, feeling your hips settling into place. That left hip, the back of it wants to draw behind you, so working on feeling it just settling forward. Breathing into the spaces here. Maybe extending that back knee a little more. If your elbows are lifted, maybe coming onto your forearms, maybe weaving your left hand in between your right elbow, right hip, over to your right. Let's breathe into the low back area. Breathe all that positivity, that good chi. And exhale, move it towards your low back. And exhale anything that's not serving you out of the body, out of the mind. Maybe feeling yourself getting a little deeper here. If your left arm was weaved through, unweaving it, coming back onto your forearm. Coming onto your hands, lifting the upper body up. Tucking your back toes, lifting that knee, and unweaving the right leg from the left. Finding that table, weaving your left leg over to the right, so that left leg is nice and straight out to your right. Right leg is down underneath you. Work on straightening at the knee. We're twisted over to our right, so work on drawing the torso towards your upper edge of your yoga mat. Maybe the side's a little tighter, maybe it's a little looser. Just observing what you notice. Breathing into the low back area. Breathing in, feeling that expansion. Breathing out, drawing everything in. If you're on your hands, maybe coming onto your forearms. If you're on your forearms, maybe weaving your right hand in between left elbow, left hip, over to your left. Let's breathe into that low back. How are your knees doing? Are they bending? If they are, see if you can add some extension into them. Maybe feeling yourself relaxing a little deeper here. Keeping the rhythm of your breath. Unweaving your right hand, bringing it back to center. Now, drawing the left foot down beside your right foot and making our way to a lying down position on the belly. Just open the elbows for a sec, rest a cheek or your forehead on the back of the hand. Feel that connection of your belly touching your yoga mat. Feel the expansion of the belly on the mat. Maybe you can expand a little more. Coming on to our forearms in Sphinx. Elbows underneath shoulders. Palms face down, rotating the inner edges of the wrist in towards each other and down. long through the collarbones, nice open chest, open heart. Bringing the gaze up slightly so we can find that expansion in the throat. Breathing into the spaces that are asking. Let's send that energy to the low back. And breathing out that energy towards the low back, and breathe out anything that's not serving you. Any thoughts, any tension being held in the body, just let it go. Maybe staying here, or without moving your hands, draw them in towards your hips, feel that energy, and then float the elbows off of the mat. Elbows draw down and in. Feel the crown of the head reach towards the ceiling. Nice extension here. Entering that seal pose. Find that strength, find that length. Slowly lowering the elbows. Starting to open up at the elbows as you bring your chest down. Stack one hand on top of the other. Cheek or forehead relaxes on the back of the hand. Feel that connection with the belly on your mat. Maybe as you feel you can't expand anymore, see if you can expand through the back, through the sides. See if you can get more breath in, more energy, more oxygen. Right hand reaches over your head. Left hand pushes into your mat, helps roll you onto your back. Knees bent, soles of the feet on the floor. Bring the knees in, give yourself a nice hug. Hands on top of your knees. Circle your knees clockwise. Find stillness. Circle the other way. Find stillness. Soles of feet on the mat. Lengthen one foot down at a time. Entering Shavasana. You may hear some noise from the snowplow. Just using that to help center a little more. There's always going to be distraction in your life. So just learning how to mitigate through that distraction, being content, being able to be present, still do what you need to do. Inhaling, feeling the rise of the belly. Exhale, feel the lowering of the belly. Feel yourself sinking a little deeper into your mat. reach your hands above your head. Reach your feet away from your hands. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. Roll over to your left. And then press yourself up to Sukhasana, cross-legged, seated position. Hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale that love and gratitude to yourselves. Exhale that love and gratitude to everyone else. Thank you all for this wonderful class. Namaste. Hopefully your back has some awakening, some relief in it. Hopefully you feel some presence, some more concentration. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks and bye for now. See you next time.